EA Sports coverage of the NFL is in Houston, in the Space City. Arizona Cardinals. And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Mike, we're set. You ain't take. I got it. I got 87. I got 87. That's me. That's me, boy. Hey, you're on an island over there. You're on an island.
Play action from Miller. Now Watson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And this one will be brought back to the 22. I'm not sure exactly what they had planned for play number one from scrimmage, but I can guarantee it wasn't that interception.
No doubt about that one, because in their daydream, this was going to be a dream play to get things started. Instead, it turned into a nightmare for them.
The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. From the 17, Murray. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Bernardrick McKinney muscled his way in for the sack. Throwing is Murray on third down. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. J.J. Watt providing a little deja vu, back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. And this one is right down Broadway. First points, it's 3-0.
For him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Not the way they wanted to begin things. You had the interception on the first play of the game. The good news, it only led to 3 points.
And remember our conversation with him prior to the ball game? He said they had something special designed for the first play. It didn't hit. Let's see if he can rebound from it and not let it get him down.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Watch a slant. Watch a slant. Watch a slant.
To throw is Watson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And now off to the races down the right side. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski. And that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
Exactly.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Zach Kerr. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Another try after the first down sack. Watson, and this one complete to Will Fuller. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. Throwing on third down. Watson looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Watson going to stay out there as they'll go for it on 4th. They're going for it. It's Watson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Hassan Reddick, and it'll be a turnover on downs. So, Charles, why in the world do you take that risk there?
It doesn't make a whole lot of sense on the surface, but I've been around enough of these coaches and enough of these meetings along the way. Sometimes they're so confident in a play call that they don't care about the situation. They think that that play, at that time, they're going to run it and pick up whatever they need. So maybe that's what influenced him there. I'm guessing because I have
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Whitney Merciless barreling in for the sack. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. To throw, it's Murray. Steps away. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 23 yards, the final tally. On 1st and goal, Drake. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal. At the Texans' 2-yard line.
Check 41. We want this. Shift! Watch the shift! Shift! Say. Alert 3. Alert 3.
They'll try and pound it in with Drake. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Cardinals push further out in front. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at newly named State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. It's certainly hot outside here in the desert, but somehow this Cardinal crowd turned up the heat a moment ago. They were in a frenzy as their team emerged from the tunnel, and the Cardinals, they're set to do battle with Ben Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Here's the kicker, Zane Gonzalez, ready to get this one started. And off we go on EA Sports. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. That often runs you into a penalty.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Here's Roethlisberger. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked by Deontay Thompson. So they've got the football, and they'll start right on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Watch 98. Watch the curl. Watch the curl. Watch the curl. Check 43. Slam. Out. Check the backer. Switch. Motion.
They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Cameron Hayward in on the tackle. On 2nd and 9. Murray, and he finds Fitzgerald. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. An 18-yard touchdown grab as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
A little bit of humor. Got to laugh that one off, and not the ha-ha, that was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over.
That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first. They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster, 61 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
No gain on the play.
Watch twist.
Second
Watch
and
twist.
10 at the 26-yard line.
On second down, it's Drake. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Jam, jam.
On play action, it's Murray. He'll buy some time right. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Cardinals. Christian Kirk, 71 yards. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A gain of 6 there on first. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Easy. 34's a mic. 34's a mic. He's coming. Check him. Check him. He can't hang.
Now Roethlisberger. And it's hauled in by Nick Vanette. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 21 yards.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
Roethlisberger throwing complete to McDonald. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
One of the advantages of zone defenses, I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
59, Mike. 59.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Roethlisberger, open man, completes it to Smith-Schuster. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 18. Roethlisberger coming up with a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive.
Check. 59. Hey! Here I come! Here I come!
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That is caught. It's Juju for the Steeler touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster with his 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Boswell good with the extra point, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. These two teams all tied after one. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is
into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Mark Barron, and he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Andy Isabella was the intended target. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
Quarter. You too.
After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
Well, there's times when you see these catches that are made, and we just know the guys playing it are really wishing for college rules. Only need that one foot down instead of 2. It's awfully difficult on the sideline, isn't it?
Second and 10 now. It's Roethlisberger. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Robert Alford that time on the great coverage. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
50. Shoot. Hey, check right 34.
Roethlisberger will throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And it's incomplete, almost intercepted. He had a great shot of picking that off in the end zone. It brings up 4th down. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're going on 4th down. It's Roethlisberger. And he finds McDonald. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
Well, the field goal attempt was well in hand. They had that, but they decided to go for it anyway. Extreme confidence, it looks like.
Yeah, but I bet the defense is going to remember this one, right? They kind of rubbed their nose in it. And that'll set them back 5. The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for 1st and goal. Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete. James Conner, the running back, his intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd and goal. So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to 2nd and goal.
Mike spot 9, Mike spot 9. Quick,
To throw again is Roethlisberger. And he's in. Touchdown. Steal.